Yo, what's going on, Headliner Nation? Kyle back with the Fantasy Headliners. It's day one of the tampering period. We've had one big signing with Jonnu Smith earlier today, and we sprinkled in some smaller signings here or there, but this might be the second biggest signing of the day in terms of some fantasy football potential. But Corey Davis heading to the New York Jets on a deal. Didn't really see that one coming, but let's take a look at what that contract is going to look like when it becomes official on Wednesday. We're looking at 3 years, $37.5 million, 27 of that guaranteed. Corey Davis heading to the New York Jets to become, I don't know, will he be their wide receiver 1? Will he be their wide receiver 2? Maybe wide receiver 3. You still got Denzel Mims there, obviously the rookie that was drafted last season. Brashad Perryman, though, he's out the door. He's gone. Don't need to worry about him. But you also do have Jamison Crowder, too. So they've got some pass-catching weapons there for whoever the quarterback is going to be. Who is it? Are they going to end up landing Deshaun Watson? Are they going to draft somebody? Is it going to be Sam Darnold? That's really the biggest question here. For me, the question isn't really Corey Davis. It's who's going to be throwing the ball to him. Last season, Corey Davis, well, he finally had that breakout that a lot of us have been waiting for. I've been on Corey Davis since he was drafted. I really, really like this kid. I think he can be a very good NFL wide receiver. We just hadn't really seen it so far in the league. And this year, he does kind of take that step forward in 2020. He sees 92 targets, 65 receptions, which tied a career high, 985 yards, which was a career high, and 5 touchdowns, also a career high. He also set a career high for yards per reception at 15.1 yards. So Corey Davis, and not only that, let's talk about more career highs, 70.7% catch percentage. So Corey Davis really did take that big step forward this year. This is what we've been looking for. This is what we were hoping would come from Corey Davis in his NFL career. I mean, the guy's been in the league 4 years already. It doesn't really feel like it. Year 1, not really that great. Year 2 was a lot better. Year 2 is really where he has his second career highs. And then last year in 2019 really took a huge step back. I mean, he still played in 15 games, but he just did not look like himself in Tennessee in 2019. A.J. Brown really took over as kind of that big top alpha wide receiver. And then 2020 this year, now that Corey Davis doesn't need to be that alpha wide receiver, he can be that wide receiver too, he was able to take advantage of that. So now he's heading out to New York, and what are we really going to get from that? Well, like I said, it's going to depend on what we get from the quarterback. I need to see something from the quarterback position there before I make a final determination on whether or not Corey Davis is going to be on my draft boards, whether or not I'm going to just go ahead and skip past him. Is he the wide receiver 1 there? What may end up happening? So it's great news. And I think it's a good signing for the Jets overall. For me right now, I probably look at Corey Davis as probably about a wide receiver 3. If I had to guess right now, that's probably where I'm going to go with him. Would I draft him over Jamison Crowder? Probably not. Not if Sam Darnold's going to be the quarterback. Would I draft him over Denzel Mims? Yeah, I would probably draft him over Denzel Mims right now. But again, it depends on who the quarterback's going to end up being. Let's say they do land Deshaun Watson. Corey Davis will be a bump up for me at that point. Not really 100% sure. I'm not a Denzel Mims believer or anything like that. I'm not a truther of Denzel Mims. I think he can be an okay or a good wide receiver. I'm not nearly on him like a lot of other people are. I think in this offense, I think Corey Davis will end up being better than what Denzel Mims would be. And then Jamison Crowder, really, like if you're playing PPR, half PPR, he's going to be more of your volume guy. I think Corey Davis is going to have some big plays. And then Denzel Mims is going to be kind of a guy on the outside where you see some bigger plays out of, but maybe more sporadic than what we would like. So that's kind of how I see it playing out right now. And again, maybe they end up drafting a tight end. Maybe they end up signing somebody. I mean, you could still get Hunter Henry if you wanted to. Gerald Everett is on the market right now. Maybe they make a move at tight end. They could still bring in a running back with the draft. They could sign a running back. So there's still some things at play here with the Jets offense before we can make a determination on where exactly Corey Davis is going to land. But it's something to be able to consider as we monitor it throughout the offseason because Corey Davis, he may end up being a steal in 2021 because people are just going to associate him with the Jets and whatever quarterback it is, and they're going to be out the door on him. Do I think he could have landed in better situations? Yeah, I think so. Personally, I would have really liked to see him in Detroit. I think him playing in Detroit would have been a really good signing for him as well. I think Green Bay would have been an absolute smash of a signing. More than likely, probably chasing a little bit more money from the New York Jets than he was chasing elsewhere. But good for him. Go get paid. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But we'll make that final determination later on where we see Corey Davis in the fantasy football landscape when we get a little bit further into the offseason and the draft is over with and we know what this offense is going to look more like. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's a quick breakdown on Corey Davis and what to potentially expect from him and this Jets offense. Do me a favor, if you're new here to the Fantasy Headliners, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well, and also let me know in the comments what you think about Corey Davis signing with the Jets. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get out of here because if we got any more breaking news, I was actually in the middle of recording a different video when this news broke, had to stop it, jumped over here and do this because if there's one thing that gets me a little excited on the inside, it's some breaking news videos for you, Headliner Nation. But stay safe and stay healthy, and I'll catch you on the next episode of the Fantasy Headliners.